to show you our application that we made in R&D Arts. It is called Sky Survey, and I would say this is our best app to date. So what is this about? It's pretty much interactive night sky. It's using gyroscope, compass, and accelerometer to provide the illusion of the window in the sky. So no matter how I turn the screen of my iPad, so I see pretty much the same image, and it is aligned with real position and real sky that is now available here in Vancouver, where I'm right now. If some object is appearing in the middle of the screen, it gets highlighted. So we can see there are some galaxies, constellations, stars. So we can click on any object. This is a star in this particular object. So if we click on information, we can get additional information from Wikipedia, which is processed to fit our design. If there's no information about the star, so there won't be any. Let's check some well-known star, something like Antares. So as you can see there, there's a bunch of information about this star. There are several features which make this app really awesome. The biggest feature, of course, this is the real images of the night sky, which made by Nick Risinger, and spent around a year to collect all these images and process them and make this awesome panorama 360 by 180. What we did, we implemented that. We augmented stars, as you can see. Like if I click on if I tap on the options here, I can switch off the stars. So we have a database of around 10,000 of brightest stars. So and we augment them so for that the user with resolution which is not very visible for naked eye will see them. So we can either make all stars augmented, or we can make it only stars of the current constellation augmented, so that people clearly see where constellation starts or ends. So let's augment all the stars. So we can, for the educational purposes, we make constellations without names so that you can actually educate yourself. Or we just make constellations hidden so that you might want to try to find them yourself and see how the night sky looks without any constellation lines. So this is this bright star. It's actually a planet. This is Saturn. So this is Saturn, and we have all sorts of planets here. So they are not actually part of the image. They are added on top of that, and we can switch them on and off the same way as anything else. So we can say planets off. So and now they are gone, even though they are recognized as a part of the setup anyway. So we have also moon and sun, which is I'm going to show you now. So you see that yellow line, this is ecliptics. So if you go along the ecliptic, sooner or later you will find the sun. So this is you can see it's really bright. It has some glare effect, and sorry about that. So and that black thing is a moon, and moon right now it's a new moon, so we actually show all the phases, but right now there is not much to see because the moon is dark now. So but you can zoom in and you can see like the features of the moon actually. So yeah, and star is really like sun is really bright, so it's the camera doesn't like it. So what other features? If you want to put the ground layer on, so you can see where the ground is, and if we'll level it on the in the augmented reality mode, so we'll see that there is a ground layer, there is some kind of a atmosphere effect. So this is probably how you will be able to see it, and if you see the atmosphere, this is the part that probably will be obscured for the naked eye. Here we have also all sorts of deep space objects, around 3000 deep space objects. We can try to show them all at the same time on the screen. So let's make it appear. So, and all of them can be selected. So, yeah, and antenna galaxies. Unfortunately, it's not resolution is not too great to see something like antenna galaxies because they're really small. But if you look for something like Andromeda galaxy, it can be visible here. Here it's pretty big, like this, right? So I'll remove all the other objects so it will be visible. Yeah, this is the Sky Survey app. Yeah, and the most important feature, so we can search for different stuff. So, for example, you wonder where is, let's say, Mars on the sky, and here is an arrow in the bottom of the screen. So if you follow this arrow, and you follow this arrow, and here is Mars, and I think Mars is right now is turned off as a planet. Yeah, let's put it on back. So here's Mars, right? So it's right near the sun, so it probably will be really hard to see. Yeah, now this is if you have the desire to list and go through all sorts of constellations. This is the list of around 10,000 stars, so you can search for any of them. So here it is, right? And there are just all other assets of stars are counted as well. Because this is a debug build, so you can see in the corner there is a frame rate per second showing, and it shows around 60, which is really awesome because it is the maximum possible on iPad. So with all this kind of augmented stars and other objects, so it works pretty well. It's really responsive. All right, thank you.